what's up and welcome back to my channel. Okay, I gotta take a breather because I'm super excited for this one. Super excited. So I was just looking around on YouTube and I came across this summit that President Trump was at for Black economic empowerment, and he was delivering remarks to the Black Voices for Trump organization. So I was like, let me see what this is about. It said something in the comments that, you know, he was going to be delivering remarks on his platinum plan. So I was like, the platinum plan, what is that? You guys, get ready to get excited, okay? If you are not African American, or if you're already voting for Trump, you can just tune out right now. This video is specifically for my African American brothers and sisters. Specifically, those of you that aren't quite sure you're gonna support Trump, you aren't quite sure he's done enough for the Black community. I need you to turn up your volume. I need you to listen carefully because I am about to deliver some exciting news for y'all, just for y'all. So, as I stated, he was at the Black Economic Empowerment Summit. And he said, well, today I am going to unveil my platinum plan. This platinum plan is solely for Black Americans. And I was like, whoa, solely for Black Americans? Okay, let me take a listen. So before I go into the points of this plan, okay, I want to just make sure that you guys know, okay? The Democrats have been playing you for years, okay? For years. They are the party of slavery. They are the party of Jim Crow, and they have convinced you that they are not. They have convinced you that they are all for you. But if you really think about it, they've only been for you when election time comes around. And when election time comes around, they make all kinds of promises to you. But when you think about it, okay, have they delivered? No, they haven't. Even President Obama, who was supposed to be, you know, the greatest thing that ever happened to the Black community because we were going to have a Black president and he was going to fight for Black people, he did not even do a quarter of what President Trump has already done for the Black community, okay? i.e., since he's been president, we have had the lowest Black poverty rate ever in history. Since he has been president, we have had the lowest unemployment rate since in history, okay? When President Trump makes promises, he delivers. In fact, every single promise that he made when he was running for president, he has delivered on. He has not only delivered on those promises, but he has thrown some extra things in there, okay, because he got the list checked off pretty quick. So he decided, what else can I do, okay? So the Democrats have taken Black voters for granted. They have made you promises that they have not kept, okay? So I want you to turn up the volume and take a listen to what President Trump is going to do for you, okay? He's already got the ball in motion. It is happening. And he made it very clear, whether you vote for him or not, you will be benefiting from these points. Here we go. Number one, he will be creating 3 million new jobs, okay? In addition to the 3 million new jobs, he will be opening 500,000 new Black-owned businesses. That is incredible. That is incredible. And if you yourself are a Black business owner, he will be increasing access to capital in the Black community by $500 billion. $500 billion. I'm not sure you heard me. $500 billion. Okay? That is amazing. He will be including investments into the Black community. He will be also making sure that we uphold the highest policing standards in those communities. Now, I'm going to stop right there because I know some of you are like, oh, great. That means more George Floyds. That means more Jacob Blakes. That means more Ahmaud Arbery's. No, okay? That means that if you are a law-abiding citizen living in a predominantly Black community and you fear for your safety or the safety of your children, okay, and you're just trying to lead a decent life, he is going to ensure that they reform policing to the highest standards, particularly in the Black community, to ensure safety, okay? That is amazing. And if you couple that with creating jobs, which is going to eliminate poverty, investing in the community, making sure that, there's nice parks for our kids to play in, there's good streets, lighting, all those things that are missing and that make, many Black communities very unsafe for people to live in. I guarantee you those things are going to help with the crime in the Black community as well, okay? Now, the other part of it, Trump can't do anything about because that has to do with Black fathers being in the home, okay? But I really hope if they are able to, make abortions illegal, which I think needs to be done, maybe that will get people thinking a little bit more responsibly about their sexual activity and making sure that they don't have sex until they are ready to have a child, okay? Now, the other thing he's going to do is he's going to be bringing even more fairness than they already have to the justice system as it pertains to African Americans. This includes creating a clemency project that will assist in pardoning individuals who have reformed their lives. So this is kind of going hand in hand with the First Step Act that they, helped Alice Johnson with and a few other people. I think Alice's sentence, she had like 24 years left on her sentence. So can you imagine? He saved her 24 years of sitting in prison for a first-time crime offense. Alice was a great prisoner. She was a model prisoner. She really didn't deserve to still be in prison. So I really am excited about that because, as you know, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, they put a lot of people, specifically Black men, in jail, okay, for small petty crimes for a very long time. So this particular clemency project is really going to help those individuals who don't deserve to be serving lifelong sentences for, small petty crimes or first-time offenses and things like that. This is one I'm really excited about. They're going to be creating a ladder of opportunity to every Black child by granting school choice in every community. This is amazing, okay? So what this means is there's going to be access to school buses, that if you live in an underprivileged community that doesn't have a good school system, or you want to provide your child, a better education in a better community, you will have that option to send your child to the school of your choice. That is to me, that's like the biggest thing because, not to be corny with a corny phrase, but the children are our future and it starts with the children. And when the kids are having to get an education in schools where the teachers are afraid or the students, are acting up and they can't do anything about it and it's just not a good environment, it really impacts the kids. So I really think that this is going to be an amazing step. They're also going to allow Black churches to compete for federal resources to help communities further. So what that means is churches tend to create a lot of community assisting projects and things like that, whether it's feeding the homeless, shelters for abused women. So they're going to be able to apply for federal resources to help them do those things more and better. This is another huge one. They're going to be tailoring healthcare to address disparities that specifically affect the African American community. They will be investing in treatments that specifically target African Americans. So things like diabetes, high blood pressure, sickle cell anemia, mothers that, statistically, a lot of Black mothers die during childbirth or their child dies during childbirth. So they're going to be investing in treatments that are going to help mitigate that a little bit more. So that is amazing. They are also going to advance home ownership and wealth development. So this is going to give African Americans more access to be able to qualify for home ownership, which is fantastic. I mean, there's not much to say about that because that is an amazing thing. Now, as you all know, when Obama was president, a lot of manufacturing jobs left the United States and went overseas because they deemed it more financially, they deemed it to be a cheaper move to save more money, okay? But at the end of the day, what it did was take away jobs from our inner cities and give it to people that weren't even in the United States. So he is going to be bringing more manufacturing jobs specifically to the inner cities, which is amazing. And that's going to be wrapped up into that 3 million new jobs that I mentioned in the very beginning. So those are the major points that were mentioned at that meeting. In addition, okay, I was super excited about this. He is going to be deeming Antifa and the KKK a terrorist group. That is amazing. Now, why he's not going to be deeming BLM a terrorist group, I don't know. But I'm okay with the KKK and Antifa being deemed a terrorist group because that's going to allow them to deal with them 1,000% differently than how we have been dealing with them, okay? So I hope that you guys are as excited as I am about this. I'm not even African American, and I'm so excited because I really feel like this is going to be something that if you're African American and you're kind of on the fence, or you just, feel hopeless that the government is really doing anything to help your community, I really hope this gives you something to look forward to because, like I said, Trump is known for keeping his promises. He is not a career politician, okay? He is, I hate to say it like this, that he's one of us. I really feel like he's one of us. Yeah, he has a couple zeros, behind his bank balance than I do. But, he wasn't a politician before he became president, and he hasn't behaved like a politician, okay? All I care about is that if you say you're going to do something, that you do it, and he has done that, okay? So I'm going to leave it right there, but you guys let me know what you think. Are you excited about this? Do you see that this is going to be a benefit for you? If not, let me know why too. But make sure you do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to share it with anybody that you would feel would like the information. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.